So what helps me with my mental health is reaching out to my mates. So one of the things that I have found is when my depression would get bad or my mental health would get bad, one of the things I would do is try to isolate myself. And I don't do that on purpose, but one of the things I've realized is I think I have a fear of abandonment. And that fear of abandonment basically means that I don't trust that people love me. I don't trust that. When you have a fear of abandonment and you've got an anxious attachment and you're not sure if people love you or they're going to come back, you can often test people to see whether they do or they will. And I've realized that that's something that I do. So when I had a bad mental health episode last night. My head was really bad and I was isolating myself and I was trying to push people away from me. Didn't want to talk to anyone. One of my friends, she was like, "Can I call you?" I was like, "No, I'm fine. Like, everything's right." She was like, "Stop pushing me away. Please, can I call you?" And it helped me to realize actually that when I'm not in a good headspace, I try to isolate myself. And after we had the phone call, I felt amazing again. And it just reminded me that to reach out to your friends, basically, and to just speak with people and to allow people to speak with you and to not isolate yourself. I think the isolation to me isn't because I want to be on my own. It's because I'm afraid I feel like I'm not good enough, or I feel like I don't deserve it, or whatever the feeling may be for me. I've just realized that I push people away. But that me pushing people away is kind of like a cry for help. And it's like, it's not that I'm purposefully or proactively or consciously thinking I want this person to prove that they love me. But it is, in like now thinking back to it and doing this multiple times in my life with different scenarios, it is me just trying to isolate myself when the number one thing that I want is connection. And that's because I believe I don't deserve the connection. That's what it can do when you're having a bad mental health episode. So one of the things that I would suggest is, if you're struggling, just message someone that you're struggling, because that connection can bring you back round. I've had it multiple times this year. Yesterday was a really good example. Like, I was crying, I was really upset, and on the phone to someone for an hour, and by the end of it I felt amazing. I felt really good. When I had my really bad mental health episode back in March or April, back in March, my sister was on the phone to me, and that helped me out. When I've been crying, one of the things that we do, funny that I watched the Batman films recently, but one of the things I would send to people is a GIF with the Batman signal to basically tell people, I'm in a bad way right now. Like, I need your help. And rather than say anything, I'll just send the GIF. And that's literally like the call, the cry for help. Even though my brain may be telling me that no one wants to see me, that I'm a burden, that like I'm unlovable and all of these things, to reach out is going to be the thing which stops that and which makes me feel better in itself. So reaching out to like my friends and messaging people and connecting with people and speaking with people, like specifically like calling someone or having someone there, really helps, because isolating myself does the opposite. I know that if I'm in a bad headspace, spending time on my own is probably not a good idea. So speaking to people and reaching out to people is something I try to do. That's like one of the main things that's helped me. Thank you so much for watching that video. That clip that you just watched is from one of our live streams. So every Sunday evening we live stream, and we're trying to create a community of people to come and help each other, improve their mental health, learn a little bit about training. I struggled with my confidence for the longest time, and in this journey of going from a PT to creating a wellbeing company, we wanted to give you a space to come and feel safe enough to talk about what you're going through. So come and join us every Sunday. My name's Charlie. This is Hack the Body, Hack the Mind. We'll see you on the next one.